Hey, how you doing, Cancerians? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this platform. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, take what you like and leave the rest. Okay, please check the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Like I said, take what you like and leave the rest. Thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so by pressing that notification bell. So, what's going on with Cancerians? What's going on with Cancerians? Okay, I'm hearing someone say maybe I don't want to support you. Okay, I mean, it could be how you feel, you know. Maybe you feel like leaving someone behind or leaving something out. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with just the world right now, just everyone, you know. Could just want to walk away, but maybe reunite and see that you are happy. Okay, so maybe you just want some time out right now from everyone, some space of your own, and then you can, you know, bounce back feeling more happier in yourself. Okay, you could be feeling a little bit low right now, or feeling like there's a loss or some type of lack somewhere, okay, in your life. There's some feelings you want to go away, and you feel like you want to reunite with blessings and good karma and not see anything bad. Okay, that makes sense, Cancerians. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Okay, someone could want war with you. It does look like, you know, you have taken a risk here with some money, and some money is what people want from you. Maybe there's some people that want money from you. Okay. And I see someone notices that you're smart as well. You have very good mind games to play someone if they pee you off. Alright. And you know, you don't want to doubt who you are. You know that you're changing your mind about things and don't want no more war with anyone, but constantly you feel like people have caused you pain or worries or concerns to want to war with you. And no need to speak, but people don't want to see you win is what you feel, or maybe you feel like you're experiencing this right now. Okay. Alright, let's see what else is going on. I hear you're trying to ignore it. That's all you want to know, is that good things are coming. You don't need to hear bad news all the time. Yeah. It's like you're fed up of the bad news all the time. And then you do want to hear that good news comes to you when you speak about it. Okay? So you probably, you know, pride yourself over the situations. Maybe you want to, you know, manifest good news into your life. You know, good things into your existence. You know? Or just talk about things that you can see that are going to work out well for you. Yeah, some of you feel like, you know, your love life is filled with mind games. Alright. It does say you have better news, not worrying about it though, if you speed up time and take the time off to feel like you have better things coming. Mostly in your love life, it does say you would warn yourself not to speak, but it is going to be smoke and sex and drugs and love and war. Okay. I don't know who's saying that. Could be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you guys, or an air sign, or a fire sign maybe. You've got some commitments that are moving silently with you right now. So, you know, people that you know that you've teamed up with, you know, it could be a bit quiet right now with certain things. But you have sense to know that you are doing better. Okay? Talking about these things to your mind and letting go of the stress. Alright? I do see there could, you know, be some, you know, information that's taking long. You know, it could be money that's taken long. But I see there's some struggles that are constant, and it does look like you want them to, you know, wind down. You know, you don't want to deal with those things no more. I do see you have greedy mental health right now, trying to hone in on things that you want. Okay, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes when you need certain things to take place for you in a good way, you know, it does say that you own your mind and things that you want, and you'll see better luck come when you see problems no longer there. All right. Okay, you could probably know that there's a bit of toxicness at work or with your boss, or maybe even with members of your family or people around you as well. Someone does want to control your feelings as well, or even control partnering up with you, and doesn't see why they need to speak to you until you speak about it. Okay. Maybe some of you guys just want to control your own feelings right now, you know, so that you can partner up with people without the drama. I love the fact that you always have great news, okay? But someone loves the fact that you always have some type of great news, okay? It could be a group of people right now, all right? It says spreading rumors has not helped. Maybe amongst this group of people that you have seen that are taming things there with their minds and not really sending you any blessings or any well wishes, and you wonder if they're going to start causing you problems again. I feel like someone's dangling some money in front of you. Like, you're going to get it, you're going to get it. They said they don't want to, but they see they have to give you probably a little bit more time to wonder if you're going to say anything before you spark a conversation about it, because they want to give it to you, but they don't want to play mind games. And they just don't know how to support their ideas. Okay. I'll let you go, because I don't think we're going to be good working on you all this time. I feel like I'm letting you go. I don't need you to work on me or even work on my mind. I just need to let you go, okay? I feel like you guys could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign man here, maybe a Scorpio. There's been some type of changes here or an ending, but you feel a lack or you feel left out. Okay, you feel like your worth has been diminished, or you feel like finally you'll work on something that will bring you better news, but with them it's never going to be the same. Yeah. I don't think I want to support you with my mind games. I feel like I have told you not to speak. I just don't want to support you negatively. I've got to give you back good karma. So someone does want to partner up with you and wants to give you back good karma. It does say you have seen better news with your ideas, and you may not want to speak about it, but you don't want to hear that problems are there. So I don't want to hear that you're always going to be guilty to me, or maybe even nervous about it. I just don't want to hear that you've got bad news all the time. Okay, could be dealing with another water sign. If not, this could be you, Cancerian. You know, where someone has feelings of, you know, being shocked, okay, and judged, you know. This person feels shocked and judged, and they feel like it's not right, or it's unrequited, you know, it's unrequired, you know. They feel like that's the plan, you know, and they don't want this, you know, with this person moving forward, or even them moving forward in their mind about it all the time. But they probably feel like someone's mad at them, whoever this water sign now is. It says that this female always makes me mad, okay. I'm hearing she might be madly in love with you, okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign female, maybe an earth sign, or an air sign. You know, it could be taking some opportunity and struggling. And there's feelings to look into their own feelings. So, you know, they're feeling like not getting anywhere is giving them time out to think if they'll get any good news. I feel like there's 3 friends here as well. An earth sign, a water sign, an air sign. Or these could be people that you have karma with, or maybe even relatives. Maybe someone's even trying to take some of your feelings, you know, but is struggling because maybe you've decided to be more quiet, and someone sees that you're being quiet but doesn't want to see that you're mad at them. Okay, whether you're male or female. Maybe this man doesn't want you to feel mad at him. I feel like there's been some struggles or some difficulties. Maybe something, you know, you want to speed up something, or they want to speed up something. But there's been some struggles. It could have something to do with, you know, mind games. Or members of your family don't want to see you win. Taking on struggles of theirs, you know. Right, let's see what else is going on. Okay, someone's saying, let me speak about who you are. I don't know if this is you, you know, wanting to create distance, but also seeing a scenario working out in your favor because you've warned them not to speak to you. Okay, maybe from, you know, how you're dealing with things in your mind, you kind of already know that you don't want certain people to speak to you. That you created some type of blockages and didn't want to know that things were going to work out that way, but it caused problems with people that didn't like you, and you felt like you didn't like them, and it didn't make you feel any greater than you are now. It says you don't feel that great, but you wonder how they are. Okay. Someone's trying to help someone to be more nicer as well. Trying to push away someone that needs help with some type of manipulation here. It says you won't have to see this, but you do see that problems are never going to be solved because people want to harm other people, and it does say bad news. When people look too deep into it, or maybe even see that there's problems, it says you don't have to see it, but I'd rather not speak. I just know that I hate people. Sometimes I don't want to deal with them. Okay. It could be certain people's feelings in certain communities or in environments, that have been left out. But I see that you or someone here could be creating a way to leave that out, leaving out certain things or people that you feel like it's just not going to be good for you to deal with. Okay. Says you have better news, not speaking about it, and loving yourself. Don't speak about it because you see you have spoken so much about it that you don't want it, and then you do because you keep bringing it back. Okay, maybe you don't want to keep bringing it back, Cancerian, but for whatever reason it just keeps haunting your mind. Okay, it says I wouldn't want to tear you down, and I know this, so don't speak to me, leave me alone. Okay. Could be holding on to certain things as well. Holding on to relationships with many, conflicts, verbal or physical. It says many times over you've been doing this, and you have to warn yourself to stop giving yourself bad news because you keep holding it in, holding it in, holding it in, holding it in, and never mind why. It's just that you want it to come out. Maybe you need to stop holding it in. Maybe you need to just let it go. Okay, if you can. It does say I've tried, but I feel like people always want to tear me down. Just noticing how rude I am at times. I just don't want to be rude. I have to speak less about things that I'm speaking about and don't want to hear it at the same time, so I'd rather leave it alone. Okay. Rather leave it alone. I don't want to hurt you though, but I have to if you feel like you want to talk about it. Okay. Holding on to a decision. You could be holding on to some type of decision here. It says I wouldn't want to hear about it in my mind, and that's why it bothers me. I keep thinking about you. I keep thinking about you, and I don't want to. It could be you just not wanting to, or maybe a parent, or, a person's plans, that keep making you think about stuff. It says I've tried to walk away, but people always want me to see myself as a negative person. I'm hearing you want to end the lies, but you have a victory defending them. which causes you harm sometimes to wonder if it's going to work in your favor. It says, I know, because I always feel like if I lie, then it's going to work out better. But if I tell the truth, people are going to warn me, stop speaking about it. And then people tell me, well, lie, it's going to help you. And then people tell me, it's better if you tell the truth because I'm warning you. It's like you're being dragged in two directions with your feelings. It says, I warn myself of this all the time and I don't know how to support my ideas. People warn me not to speak, but then I speak and then I'm in a problem. And I don't want to hear that I'm in problems. I have to reduce my mind to theirs. I have to make sure that they're not speaking about good news. And then I feel better. I just need to walk away and see that problems are never solved. But then it does help me to see that better things can work in my favor. I let you now see that I haven't got to be there for you, but I've got to be there for you if you need to support me, because I don't want to pee you off. But someone told me, shouldn't I do that? Shouldn't I pee you off? Because I've got to try, and I have to try, and I want to. I just want to, and I don't want to. But what if I do? Just do it anyway. I don't know who this is that feels like peeing you off, whether it's an earth sign or an air sign person here. Or just someone's decision making. Since you've walked away from certain things that you're dealing with, so you'll try and work on yourself in a better way. Love yourself, it says. Take care of your mind and speed up good karma in your mind so you can support your ideas, and people will not be there in the next 2 years or even 3, possibly even this week or this month. Just support your mind and be better off without them. Okay? And it says you can tell yourself that, but you'll be seeing bad news. But it does say people won't always give you trial and error the same way as others. So just walk away and see better news for yourself. Okay? So let me down and I let you down. I told a lie so many times to the point I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. My word, I just can't even look at you. So someone feels like they've lied too many times to the point they can't even look at you. You know, whether this is you or someone else that feels this way, but someone feels like they've lied so much they can't even face you. Okay. So alright, let's see what's going on with your work, Cancer. Work is something that you know you support and you have better news. Laughing now that you are working on good karma, supporting your mind there and making sure you mend any details or deeds or problems there. It says you may be working for me one day, and I wouldn't want to know that you're working for me, but I've tried to warn you I could work with you to support me with things that I want, and I know now not to speak because I will work with you one day if I feel like that. I don't know who this air sign person is, but that's what I'm picking up. Or it could be someone that's lying, or it could be someone that thinks they have mind games to play with you because they probably want to see that you're not in a good way and want to control you. It says your member of your family wants to war with you and you don't realize it. It says the mind of theirs is never going to see good karma, but they will see better news when you speed up your life and have better news for your ideas. It says problems will never be solved overnight, but you see better news without them. Okay. Now, a member of your family can be anyone, could even be your spouse, okay? Could be a child, it could be an uncle or auntie, a father, a brother, okay? Could be a mother, sister, whoever, okay? But I see, you know, gotta leave them out or leave them behind in some type of way to see better news for yourself. You know, not completely, if you feel like, oh, not completely, but maybe whatever it is that they've been saying or doing to surprise you lately, you need to move past the issue or the drama, okay? Or if you see things from a perspective and you think, that don't wash with me, got to move past that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to deal with that. Okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on with your work anyway. Okay. It does say better news when you worry less about your proceedings, because people don't want you to work or even make more time in your mind to wonder if you've got better news. It says you've seen me working on my mind and I've seen you working on yours, and I see that you don't have good news at times. Working with your mind, it says I'd rather not see good news come to you, but I know that I have to, so I'm going to support you having better news. And sorry if I've dealt with you in this way. I just don't want to address certain things that I have got going on, and I realize that I don't have good news with you supporting your ideas with people's, and I feel like bad news is coming to you when I feel like it, and I wonder if I can support this. I plead guilty in my mind and say I've been doing it, but I want to warn you that I'm not going to speak about it. So someone's doing something behind you. You may even notice that someone's doing something behind you, and they plead guilty back there, you know, of saying, yes, it's me, but they don't want you to know directly that it's them. This person knows that they don't want to speak to you or even see you in your mind about it. They don't even want to say that they're coming in with good karma for you. They don't want to hear that you have better news than them, or even have better news than they're supposed to give you. They're supposed to give you good karma, but they wonder if they can take long and steal from you or take from you or make you feel like nothing is happening for you in a good way. So watch a negative person in your surroundings. This can be at work, in your work environment where you go to work and make your money, or it can be someone behind the scenes that is working on you in that way. All right? Okay. Anything else? It says, I love myself, so I won't be there supporting you, but I'll plead guilty if I have to and take you for all you have. I'll make you work and never give you anything if that's what you want. I'll steal your attention one day and tell you off and say, well, you didn't get good karma with us. Was you going to? Because I wasn't going to give you any good karma, but you thought you was going to get it. I lied. I didn't want to help you, but I did. And I had to support you, or else people will come for me. And I can't give you that. So I'm wondering if I can stay away in my mind and work on who I am. Okay, so this person's saying, well, boy, they can't do certain things because they know they will be in a problem. So they're trying to work on themselves. Okay. Whether this is you or them, Cancerian. Okay. Let's see what's going on with business. Business to Cancerian. I like the fact that you always have better news. Sometimes you do, you just don't know it. And I feel like I could probably give you bad news and I just wouldn't want to. I'm going to work with you to support your mind and be better off without me. Better off without me, because I wouldn't want to hurt you. And I feel like bad news was there with you and I didn't want to support that. So I plead guilty in my mind. I'm going to leave you alone. I call you out in your mind and tell you off and make you feel like mind games are there or negative energy is there, and I can't compete with you. I just can't give you this. I don't want to hear nonsense is there or bad news is there. I don't want to hear that, but I warn you that I could, and I'll keep doing it if I have to. And I don't know if I can stop, but I'll warn you that I could. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to. So this person's a bit wishy-washy, a bit two-faced, you know. Could be dealing with the Hierophant. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. I'm hearing for some of you guys it could be a legal system. or a company or a workplace, or a problem with people that don't want to see you win there. All right. It could be problems with your own job, your business plans. You know, someone knows they're taking their time to support you. This person's in their head and working on taking their time, really not knowing how to support you, but really wanting to plead guilty about could have helped you more, but didn't want to and didn't ask. So I'm not going to support you again if you don't ask, but you can ask and I'll be there, and I won't want to, but I have to. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign or an air sign. For some of you guys, business is taking long or it's slow. Someone wants to call you and cause a scene, so be mindful of this. So someone could want to call you and cause a scene. Okay, it could be something you've been waiting on in regards to getting some type of, you know, truth or justice with someone that's, you know, controlling this, and does see that they don't want to work with you in your mind, but don't want to help you, really just want to cause a problem with you if they can. So just be mindful of this. Okay, some of you guys may be looking out for, you know, new communication or new people that want to support or help you in your life or in your mind about your work or your money, maybe even your support system, your business structure, your plans. All right. It says, I don't want to hear that bad news is there, so I warn myself not to speak, but I have to. What if I need to speak about why you did something wrong? And maybe you didn't, but I don't want to hear you didn't. So I'm warning you not to speak, but what if you did something wrong? It's almost like someone wants to blame you as well for something, Cancerians. Even if you didn't do it, okay? Someone wants to blame you. I don't know if this is you, vice versa, you know, with someone. But I see someone that wants to blame someone here. Someone's helping you with this shock, okay? Like, say if you was already shocked about something, someone's, you know, making you feel it all over again by the way, you know, you've asked to see if you could communicate about it, maybe with someone, take a look into something, and they're coming back saying, well, what if I want you to feel like that? What if I don't want you to feel any better? You know? It says, I did want you to feel like that, and I warn you not to speak, but I warn you again, don't talk to me. And I'll tell you again, don't speak about it. I just feel like you always have something to say, and maybe I don't like it, but I have to speak this time and let myself down, because I feel like, never mind why, it's going to be a problem with you all the time. I feel like someone's being a bit stubborn, you know, trying to shrug something off. You know, even though they're saying, look, yeah, it is my fault behind the scenes, though. Not to your face, but behind the scenes. Okay? And not being honest with you about it. I want you to still feel pain from it. Still want you to feel shocked about it. Still want you to feel mistreated for it. You know? Whoever this is, whether it's you or someone else doing this, you know, someone wants someone to feel that way. Okay. Now, this could be any scenario. It doesn't necessarily have to just be in business. You know, it could be someone in your business. All right. Always poking their nose in your business. You know, it could even be, you know, a lover, a friend, you know, a wife, a husband, you know, a family member, you know, outside people that you have to deal with, you know, people in your community, whoever it is. So, you know, maybe you made something about your business to go and sort something out with someone or a group of people, you know, and then they turn around and want you to feel that way. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your love life, Cancerian. feel like it's just moseying on right now. Some of you guys, you may not be getting much action. And I'm hearing, I quit judging you, because what if you don't want me? What if you just don't want me? Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. Or maybe it could be you guys, you know, that feel that way. Cancerians. Could be any water sign, earth sign, or air sign. Or any star sign, really. With someone that feels like things have changed. You know, things have changed. Says, I feel like bad news is always going to come. But it doesn't say good news. Sometimes it is, though. But I do have better news when I wonder if everything is going to work out. Alright, so sometimes things are, you know, more balanced and more stabilized and steady. It does say that some of you have got gifts, and you warn yourself that you speak less about the bad news, because you see good things working on yourselves, and you love yourself so much that you will support the idea. It says people always see the bad in me. I don't want to know that. I do see the good, though, and I see people warning me not to speak about the bad too. Yeah, that's true. It does say you have better news when you look into things privately and warn yourself that better news is coming. You just don't need to see problems all the time, or maybe even see that a problem is solved in your mind the way you've solved it, by being negative and then asking if you can see anything negative. It just says you have to see better news. So when you do, you have to work on it and make sure good karma comes. Working on this is something that you needed to see. You wanted to know if someone was going to be there for you. It says you've always known that they're always going to be there. When they're not there, you feel like they're there. But it says you have better news, not speaking about it and walking away from some judgment or some feelings that you have. It says you wonder if you have better news with your mind at times when you can see that promises are never going to be yours. Sometimes you look for them and you say, well, where am I with this person? It says you always look for where they are, but it doesn't say why it's working or why it's not working. It says people look for why I don't need it to work. And I feel like, why would he not make me feel like I'm getting what I want? Could just be the times, you know. Every star sign, when I'm telling you, every star sign is going through it with the masculine, you know, the masculines, the males, okay, divine masculine, so to speak. You know, even if they are in a relationship with you, but you feel like, well, why are they taking so long, dragging their feet? Why are they not taking me on dates like they used to? Why are they not, you know, planning to move forward with me the way I've been asking for years and years? You know, a lot of people are going through it right now with their males, okay? Lots of people, all right? Sometimes for you guys that might even have male children, and you notice, hold on a minute, these little male children are doing similar things as well, where they're just dragging their feet or they're slow, you know, in ways. And it's like, well, why? You know, why are the males taking so long to do what it is that I've asked them to do? Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on, Cancer, and with love life. I'm hearing that you may not want to date someone, or you feel like you do, but you just don't want to hear from them right now. You may not want to speak to them or even see them today, tomorrow, or even ever again. By the time you feel like they're coming back to you, you feel like there's promises that you've given to your mind about them, and see that they may give it to you or may not, but you wonder if they're going to give it to you. It's like going round and round in a circle. Keep wandering round and around and around. You may have patience for it, to be fair, just to see if it's going to come to you. Going round and around and around. Okay? Just don't make yourself dizzy. Especially if it's not coming. You know what I mean? So, let's see what else is going on with love life. Anything else? It says you all want to know good news is coming, and you'll patiently wait if you have to. Yeah, you'll patiently wait if you have to. And I'm hearing for some of you guys, you've cried enough. You feel like you want it so much to the point where negative energy just keeps stealing your attention and making you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. That's what I said. Don't keep going round and around in a circle, honey. Alright. Hopefully things will change and things will get better for you all. You know, when it comes to your love life. Supporting better news with your love life. Seeing that it works out. You know, analysing your person and making sure that's the right one is key. Alright. And I know it's never going to be perfect with anybody. But you still have to analyse and make sure that you get good karma with your person in the right areas that you see fit, you know. So let's see what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. It says I love myself too much to warn myself. Bad news is there, so I'll try and work it out with him. I do feel like he's warning you though not to speak, because he's going to walk away from you soon, and he doesn't want to speak about it, but he does know he can work with you on your mind to say he's sorry, or maybe even stay. And he's deciding to stay. For some of you, it does say all of you will have better news than you did, whether he stays or he leaves. You'll realize this in 2 weeks. Okay, so you'll realize this in 2 weeks, whether he's staying or leaving, but it might give you better news. I don't know if that's through your perspective or that spirit helping you to make decisions. Okay, because obviously, you know, the universe tries to help us as well, even when we don't, you know how to help ourselves. You know, all your guides or people that you pray to, you know, God, for the universe, you know, your angels, whatever it is. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are single. Those that are single don't want to hear bad news and will warn themselves not to speak, but better news is coming. Okay, so it looks like you guys may want, you know, better news, whether you're single, you know, whether that's you wanting a new person. Okay, or whether that's you not wanting someone and you're like, yeah, I've got better news with this because I don't want no one, but people keep wanting me, but I don't want them. Because sometimes it can go like that, you know. All right, depending on who you are and what you want. All right, so let's see what's going on. What's going on with singles? Anything else? It says you always have better mind games to play with yourself. Better mind games. You don't have to speak, but you have better mind games to play with yourself. Don't send out information that you can't afford to see in your own mind. It says you have better news in yourself. You just love yourself so much, and you see that better news is coming. You don't have to address everything that you say or see. It says you just know it in yourself, and you see these things, but you don't want to understand why it doesn't work out, so you try to warn yourself that it could work out. It says you wonder why it never works. It's just always something that you see. It's mainly because you have better news in yourself to work out. It says you don't realize it, but you have to warn yourself. Better news is coming. It says sowing seeds in my mind to a person I love is better than nothing. It says I have to give them that, because what if I need them to see that better news is coming and they don't want to see it, and I try to warn myself, but I can give it to myself, but I can't give it to them. Yeah, you can give it to yourself. You know, ideally you can give it to yourself when you just keep talking about it ongoing, because I do see information just going around and around and around every year. Okay, and reuniting with the same feelings. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, when you're talking about, oh, you know, this good thing's going to happen, this good thing, in regards to, you know, your love life right now, you know, if we're talking about another person, okay, and then that person not showing up for you in the right ways, and then you're just talking about it, but then you don't see it. But then at the same time, you can wait, you can see if you manifest it, because that's another way of praying for it. So even if it's with that person or without that person, yes, sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't. All right, but it does say you would rather know if it can work. So you're going to see better news, and you try to warn yourself that good karma is coming, so you'll see it work out in your favor. And I am talking about the singles right now, okay, that want to see good news come with their love life. All right, So you're praying for it. I do see you praying right now, Cancerians, which is good. At least you're putting out those, you know, manifestations and those affirmations to, you know, self-talk yourself positive energy about it. You know, some of you guys are just confident about who you are as an individual and know that it will work out for you one day. Okay? So let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Cancerians in a relationship. It says, I love myself, so I won't warn you enough to speak less about me. I see you're not going to be the one I need right now, but I'm warning you, don't speak to me because I need time alone. So you may need time alone from your person right now, Cancerian. Okay. It says you don't want to know that you have time alone all the time because you never got what you wanted, but you always seem to be left out and you don't like it. And you feel like bad news is always going to hear you in your mind or make you feel like you're hearing negative energy time after time. And time after time you want to war with it and you don't know how to communicate with it. So you may want to see that you're not in a good mood, or you might send it back to your mind and say, why is it not working? For some of you guys, you might be in tears or crying even, or just sad about it, you know, because it's just taking long for your partner to step up in some type of way. All right. So anything else for those in a relationship? Those in a relationship, anything else? Okay. It says you all feel like good news is coming when it's not. At this time, it says next year will be a better year for you to see bad news is no longer yours. Okay, so that's spirit telling you next year is your year to see better news is coming in your relationships. All right, so let's see what's going on with the marriage couples, if they're going through it or if the things are better for them. What's going on with the marriage Cancerians? Married Cancerians. Those that are, you know, man and wife. Man and wife. Okay, it says you all have this problem. People don't know how to support you in your mind, but people will see that you have to move on and not speak. It says you all have this problem, no matter who you are. Worried, concerned, dreaming about things is something that you're all doing right now. You all see negative energy as something that you can't move past, or you're trying to help your mind to see that better news comes. It says never mind why you can't hear yourself. It says you always can't hear yourself, but you can see yourself and you don't know why it's working or not working. It says you will see it works when I say so. Okay, and it could be because you're talking about yourself and not really allowing the other person to, you know, chime in and let you know really what's going on from their perspective, you know, their point of view. Maybe you just don't want to hear certain things. All right, but it says I warn myself of this and I've tried and I keep doing that. When am I going to listen and stop? Yeah, I've mentioned this in a couple of you guys' readings where you guys might have to learn how to listen to your partner more, okay? Because it does say you don't really want to, but at times he's telling you that you've got to take time to wonder if I'm going to work with you. I want to know that I can work with you, but I support my ideas too. When are you going to hear me? Now, this could be coming from a Cancerian male, all right? Especially if the females feel like, you know, things are not doing so great, okay? Says the man here feels like committing to you, but it doesn't say that you will stay there feeling like you're in a love connection. At times they'll feel like they're being ignored or want you to be ignored and want you to be ignored more than they feel ignored. It says they know this because they laugh and take mind games to play you, or negative mental health problems are theirs, and giving them problems to sort out is something that they know they take their time with. They like to take their time with negative mental health. It says they know that they sort things out and take their time really long, and really take their time to sort it out, really take it slow. Like, yeah, they may take a long time to even understand, you know, comprehend even what you're saying. Sometimes they take a long time, okay? And that could make you also want to say, well, my way or the highway, you know, and then you're still not getting what you want because they take a long time to make their decisions, when you now, you know, after a while you're not seeing it, but you keep saying what you're saying time and time again, like, yes, it's gonna work, yes, it's gonna work, yes, it's gonna work. Yeah, and in some way that's manifesting prayers on them for it to work, but that doesn't necessarily say it always works out in your favor. Okay, so it's just about who you're with, who you're dealing with, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, so anyway, let's see what's going on with the individuals, because it looks like everyone has to wait until next new year, for things to get better in their love life. All right, let's see what's going on with the individuals. Aries and Cancerians. Aries doesn't like you and doesn't want to drive you crazy, doesn't want to say they are in love with you, but they don't want to warn you enough to see that they've got good news coming with you. It says you will believe that you have better news with them while they sit down and wonder if they've got anything going on with you at all. Ooh, okay, what's going on with Taurus and Cancerian? Taurus and Cancerians. Taurus and Cancerian overall. Okay, it says we work on you and not work on you for you to feel like you have bad news. We work on you so you can feel like you have bad news. Okay, is that the Cancerians or is that the Taurus? That's more so Cancerians feeling like they ain't got nothing good with you guys. Okay, it says you Tauruses don't give me anything and I love you, but I don't like you and I wonder if you have better news for me. Liberty taking on me, that's what you're doing. And I realized that when you didn't give me enough time off in my mind to see better news was coming. And it could be some of them as well that feel that way with you guys. It says I know, because I do feel that way, but I can't support the idea with any man or female. It says Cancerians always make me feel bad and I feel like bad news is coming with them too, is what Cancerian would say. Okay, so both of you kind of feel the same in your own little way. All right, and let's see what's going on with Gemini and Cancerians. Gemini and Cancerians. Gemini doesn't want to speak to you and doesn't want to see you mad at them. It says they rather see you mad at them if they're going to completely mean well to their own mind. It says they're wondering if they can support their mind with things that they've got going on, but wouldn't want to see you well if you're going to make them feel like they can't work on themselves. Yeah, so they could be working on themselves right now, but they won't want to see you happy if you keep trying to destroy that, because they're trying to work on themselves right now, honey. It says they do, and they want to see that better news comes for everyone. They don't want to support bad news anymore. They try to warn themselves not to speak about it, but they see themselves for who they are. Wow. They've been looking at themselves for who they are, and they're trying to work on themselves. Let them do so. Let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Cancerian. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Cancerian. Cancerian. Don't want to speak about you anymore. Go away. Ooh. Alright. So you guys don't even want to speak to each other. It's like, go away. Leave me alone. I hate you. I don't want to deal with you and I don't want to love you. Just leave me alone. Oh dear. Okay. You guys don't love each other right now. Okay. They don't want to take the ideas off of their mind that brutal energy is there for them to make love but not really war, and then they say that they don't want to make love because they hear the mind games that they're playing with their own mind and don't like themselves. When they see bad news come, they always feel like good news can come if I speak to another man or woman, and don't want to hear that, but they do it. Okay, so that's how you guys are. Not listening to yourselves properly and not listening to others, and then go off with someone else, okay, to see if it works out better, and then maybe the same thing again if you're not trying to take the time to listen. Okay, Let's see what's going on with Leos and Cancers. Leo doesn't mind spending the night with you or even sleeping with you and seeing you. Doesn't say why they want to do this, but more so you'd rather speak about this than nothing. You see yourself giving yourself good times and you wonder if they can speak to you and give you sex and maybe even more of it. They wonder if they can give you more time alone in your mind to think about whether or not you're going to speak about things that you want and never get it. But they laugh or make fun of you, and then they wonder if you'll ever hear your mind telling yourself off, letting you feel like you're let down and driving you crazy with it and not speaking, but then always giving you time alone to think, did you get good karma? Maybe you did in your minds, but not really in your minds, because even when you think about it, you don't really get it. And then you don't see it, but you do feel like you're getting it, because you're warning yourself that you're not speaking about anything else other than what I give you, which is love making, lots of love making, good energy in regards to my ways. I never get what I want, but I always get sex. And that's the way I'm treated. So you guys feel like you might just get sex all the time. Okay. Anything else? Leo doesn't care. They want to help you, dine out with you, take you on a date when they feel like it, and maybe not when they feel like it, because right now they're struggling and may not be able to afford this, but they do want to send you off to general health problems in your mind and say that you've got to have better news there. You can think about your life and your own life. When you work on your mind, you can see better news in your own life, they say. Okay, some of you guys may want to travel, and it says you do want to travel, but where will I go if I'm traveling with you? I can't travel with you, so I have to support a friend instead. Yeah, so some of you guys may just have to support a friend. If you want to travel with your person, maybe you're just gonna go out, traveling with a friend. Says I do want to work with my mind and say he's going to come with me to this wedding plans I have, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, some of you guys feel like you want wedding plans, or you've got wedding plans and you want to know if he's gonna go with you. It does say you want to marry, but he doesn't, and I hate that. And I want to know if I can get married, but I don't like the fact that I'm leaving you to think about good news and then I can't get it. That could be, maybe a friend as well. Don't hate over your friend, my lovely. Sometimes it can come to you. Just be patient. Look for the right person that will provide it for you, okay? So let's see what's going on with Virgos. All right. Virgos. It says Virgos will stride over the mind games of yours and never leave you alone in your mind to suffer. It says you haven't got good news with your mind at times, but you'll see better news when you'll see good news come. It says love yourself, because you're not always going to be perfect for the mind games of your own, but you'll see mind games come to you and solve your own issues. It says you wish you had me. I know that. You want me, don't you? I'll leave you to wonder that. It says you do this to yourself and then you don't see anyone come to help you. It says it's not going to work out in your favor if you try to warn yourself that people want you and then never want to see that it works for you, because you always see that you're back to the place that you started, where people don't want to be with you or you want to be with them, but it doesn't work in your favor to see that good news comes. Oh, where's Virgo in all of this? Is this how they're speaking behind the scenes? What's going on? Where's Virgo? Virgo doesn't mind sending you an idea. They would rather not see you. They just want to know you're there. They like you and want to know you're there, and support you and want to know you're there, and speak to you and want to know you're there. So they might actually, be in a relationship with you and be there for you, and just want to know that you're there. Okay, it says we just love you in that way. We don't want to know that you're walking away or seeing anyone else. Just want to know you're there. Just want to know you're there, So might have better relationship with a Virgo right now for some of you guys. It says I don't want to have good karma with you though. I love myself and I want to know I have good karma with you, but sometimes you take too long. Yeah, sometimes earth signs can take a bit long with what they're doing, but overall men do take long sometimes in relationships, Cancerian, Alright. And maybe it could be vice versa even for the man here and the woman. The man could feel like this. Some men, they do, So, anything else with Virgo? Says Virgo knows they want to stay there and not speak about it. They're being mean and they're negative. At this time, they don't want to hear from you. They're working on themselves. They're looking forward to good karma. And they're lying about it too. And they want to know that stealing from you is something that they do to support you and put you back in your mind about better news, and laugh, because they don't want to support you with everything, but they'll support you with one or two things, maybe sex or giving you gifts, and maybe a little bit of cheap dates sometimes, but they'll be there for you. Okay, fair enough. So let's see what's going on with I suppose something is better than nothing, eh? Cheap dates sometimes. I mean, it's hard times out there for everyone, you know. So let's see what's going on with you know, sometimes even with the rich, you know, they could have hard times too, you know, when they're struggling to be more greedy and they see that they can't get their way with more and more greediness. You know, they could have banks full of money, you know, but they still want more. And then there's a struggle out here to get more. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and then they want to be mean by holding it all back, saving it all for later, you know, or, you know, leaving it for generations to come, or building, you know, building structures, companies, this, that, to make more, you know. So you just have to be understanding to what's really out there. Sometimes I get clients saying, well, you know, this person's rich, they've got money. That doesn't mean that they're not greedy and want more and got their money tied up in some type of, you know, building or investment or, you know, company, or even just in the bank, because they just don't want to spend it, but they want more and more of it, you know. And then they'll behave tight and mean because they don't want other people to change their mindset. Because remember, money is a mindset. You know, they don't want people to change their mindset about what it is that they're doing to keep their wealth going. You know what I mean? Keep it coming in and keep it healthily abundant, you know, really rich, and, you know, just having plenty of, so to speak. They don't want people to come and dwindle that, you know. So sometimes they're mean. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra. Okay, it's quiet with Libra. Libra, Cancerian, what's going on? Okay, seems a bit quiet. Nothing's being said. Is everything okay? Said you all want to know that bad news is coming to me. That's why I don't speak. I want good karma. Okay, is that Libra or is that Cancerian? Because I know both of you guys might be in a similar kind of minds. Okay, judging from Libra's reading, they weren't having a great time either, but hey. Says they know they have sex all the time and don't want to have sex right now because they hate it. Ooh, maybe they're getting too much of it. You know, just too much sex and not enough other things. I don't know. Anything else with Libra? Cancer. They want to know that you talk about having better news. When you do, give me a call. I don't want to hear from you. You don't need to talk to me about anything. You are not my friend. Ideally, I want to speak to Libra though, because Libra does not give me enough time to think if everything's going to be okay. But then Libra is not wanting to speak to you either, because they feel like bad news is there with you not being a good mind game of your own. Are you? You're not trying to play yourself again, are you? Thinking you can get more from me than what it is that I've been giving you. Trust me, I'm not trying to give you any more time to think about good news. You have to wait there and see if better news comes. I'm not going to leave you, but I love you and I hate you at the same time too. So some of you guys are together, okay, but some of you guys are just like, well, you know, there's some type of animosity there. You know, it's not really flared up right now, but it's just there. Okay, let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Cancerian. All right, Scorpio and Cancerian. Scorpio and Cancerian. Scorpio and Cancerian. Scorpio and Cancerian. I hate you, so I'm not going to speak about it, but you have to have time off my mind. And I'm not going to tell you again. You can have time there in your mind thinking it's going to work, but you need time off your mind about me. Okay, is that to do with Scorpio or Cancerian? Ooh, one sec. Let's sort these cards out, honey. Someone's turning their back on someone here, okay? To get some type of help to leave someone out in some way. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio towards Cancerian. I hate knowing that Cancerian wants me or needs me. I'm not going to steal their attention no more. I'm going to leave them to think they have better news without me. Okay, is that how you feel, Scorpio, towards Cancerian? It says you don't have anything to say to me, so I don't want to talk to you. Okay, they don't feel like they have anything to say. How do you feel, Cancerian, towards them? They said they don't really want to know what goes on with, ideally, a good mind game of their own. What does that mean? It does say that Cancerian's not speaking because they notice that they have better news, leaving their minds to wonder if they'll ever have better luck with Scorpio, and Scorpio doesn't want to have good luck with them. Okay, fair enough. Okay. It says they don't want to see Cancerian drag them through the mud or make them feel like they're dying inside of negativity. They just want to know that they're there and never be spoken to again. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Capricorn. Okay. Some of them might be dealing with Capricorn. Who knows? Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Cancerian. Okay. As we're getting down from the Libras, the Scorpios, the Sag is getting a bit quiet and slightly tense. Not too tense, but it's a bit like mosey on. What's going on with Sag and Cancerian? Sag says, I love her, but I'm not dealing with her though. Let her feel like I'm not. Okay. So someone loves someone, but okay. Alright. Anything else with Sag towards Cancerian? Sag does not want to speak to Cancerian tonight and doesn't want to see them today, but may want to war with them in their mind but not really see them, and does have better news in their mind sometimes, but this time they're really not having a good time with them. Okay, how do you feel towards them? Says you all feel like better news will come when you pressure them to be guilty in their mind of sex or problems that they don't have, and maybe have better news when you work on yourself, because it says you're winding down your emotions in your mind to see that better news comes, but you warn yourself not to speak. You are the problem. Ooh. So it's like, it says Cancerian is a negative person. Cancerian is a problem. Oh, okay. All right. Is that how Sag feels, or is that how God, universe? What's going on? So this is the universe, but it also says Cancerian knows this as well, but they don't want to hear it and they don't want to deal with it. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Now the cards just got heavy. Ooh. Okay, I think that's your energy, Cancer. And it says, I don't want to hear it. I'm bad, but I'm always bad and I don't want to hear it. And I'm going to be bad, but I don't want to hear it. I'm going to do things and make people feel like I'm getting my way. Oh, Cancer, and you can't always be like that, honey. Then you ain't going to get your way. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't work like that. You know, everyone deserves what they want in their own little way. You can't always be the one to have what you want and think, oh, my way. And then when it doesn't work out for you now, you don't even realize why. You just still want your way. Everybody has to have their turn and get in their ways. All right. Maybe you don't even want to listen to me. Who knows? You might want to listen to yourself, but then maybe you're not even listening to yourself. Even if your spirit is telling you inside yourself, I know I'm greedy, but you're like, no, I want my way. Like, yeah, it's okay. It's that devil energy right there. You lot are opposite the star sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn is the devil. Hello, honey. Let's speak to Capricorn's energy now. What's going on, Capricorn and Cancerian? Cancerian doesn't want to speak about bad news, but Cancerian sees that negative energy is there in their mind about it all. It says problems are there with them, and it doesn't say good news for them when they want to see bad news come for everyone else. It says you all will go to hell if I have anything to do with it. It says negative Capricorn, you will go to hell. I will make you pay. You will pay up. Everyone will get plenty time in their mind to see when your raft is there. I'm never going to give you a nice time in your mind to believe good karma is coming. You will hurt yourself and make yourself feel hell is coming. Ooh, what's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn, it says they hate you and they don't like you. They're beating your mind up with everything that they've got coming to you. Ooh. Oh, it says they don't want to see bad news, but they're gonna get you. Ooh. Oh, okay. What's going on, Cancerians? I mean, Capricorn, what's going on? It says, I hate her. I hate them. I hate him. I hate them. Ooh, that was a lot of hate. Do you know what? Capricorn, I mean, Cancerian, how do you feel about that? They're like, I don't care. I'm going to get away with it. All right. All right, that's how you guys feel. Let's see. Ooh. They said they see they don't have good news with you, so they warn themselves not to speak, and they have prided themselves over the matter and seen bad news come time and time again, and they want to know problems are there, so they'll see it. So you guys want to know problems are there, and you're looking for them? Really? It says we don't love ourselves enough to say that we do want problems. In that way, we love ourselves enough to have problems in our mind and solve the problem with evil mentalities, to get away with things and solve problems in a way where we can tell lies or steal or judge or peep on people and make them feel bad for who they are and never talk about who we are. Oh, Cancerian, you guys. Okay. Cancerians. Oof. Playing nasty. All right, let's see what's going on with I'm hearing sore loser. Is that you guys? Sorry, I got long. Is that you guys' energy? Sore loser. It says you lot will always cause drama, karma, negative energy, mental health, demons, curses, people to drag down or put in a cast, or maybe even make them feel like bad news comes to them to the point you leave it out in your mind, but then you feel the wrath of it all. Ooh. Yeah, you feel the wrath of it all too, so you have to be careful, Cancerians. All right, so let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay. See what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius does not like you. Aquarius don't like you. What's going on with Aquarius? Cancer. They hate you. They don't like you. Okay. Is that it? They rather not speak to you. Fuck off. They're saying F off. Don't want to deal with you. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to deal with you, honey. Alright, so let's see what's going on with I'm hearing plans are working. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what's going on with I'm hearing tomorrow plans say that you'll be better off without us or something in that way. I don't know. Yeah. So let's see. Maybe that's the way they think you're gonna feel or something. I don't know. Like, let's see what's going on with Pisces and Cancer. Pisces hates you. Doesn't want to date you. Doesn't want to see you. Does not want to speak to you. Doesn't want to speak to you. Does not want to speak to you. Okay, I'll leave it there with them and you guys. All right, let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you guys may want to do that or could be doing that. or want to spend some time apart and do it, you know. It says you deserve love, you are lovable. It says that you don't think so sometimes, but you feel like you have to warn yourself people will. Okay. It says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you guys may be spending a lot of time with your soulmate right now. Okay. It says getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost sleeves to each other. Your bond deepens. Okay. So getting to know each other. Even if you've been with each other for 20 years, honey, still getting to know each other. It says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help you. That's true. You guys are manifesting. You guys are praying for your soulmate. You know, whether they're there with you already and you're praying for things to move, shake, and change, or if you know, you ain't got no one and you're trying to look for a new partner. Okay. It says let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, some of you guys may be behaving a bit too controlling right now. All right, let's see what's going on with other angel messages. I'm hearing for some of you, your mind does tell you off though. Okay, it says go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations. It says your prayers and positive expectations, okay, have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. Yeah, be mindful of that though, because sometimes it can take you very, very far until you realize you're going so far out to the point where you realize you just walked in a circle. Okay, just be mindful, like I said, honey. But things will get better for some of you guys, especially if you're seeing things in a positive way. Okay, and analyzing that positive way in a way that it really is positive. Okay, compassion. Okay, maybe some of you guys need to have more compassion. It says Archangel Zachiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So there's some need to have respect here. Some of you guys may not be respecting other people's, you know, feelings, their words, their wishes, their ideas, you know, maybe even your own, you know, maybe you're even disrespecting yourself in some way by not truly understanding who you are and listening and honing in on the things that you need to hear from spirit inside you that is going to help you. Instead, you might be attacking that spirit that's trying to guide you and lead you on a better path or with better experiences or how to deal with certain situations. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the universal messages. Obstacles are detour in the right direction. Okay, so there may be some obstacles. Okay, but you got to detour them in the right direction for them to get in the right direction. Okay, so what's going on with angel numbers? Number 13, number 53, number 6, number 23, number 39. I would say number 6 again for some of you guys that play the lottery, honey. Number 53 for the, or 55, some repeating numbers here. Number 12, number 23, and number 27, and number 49. And I'm hearing for some of you guys number 10 and number 48. Okay, so my lovelies, I will speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.